Just taking a little while. Alrighty. All right, Amanda. It's been lovely chatting with you briefly. We chatted off the actual recording here. We spoke about the role, the duties it entails, and what my client is seeking. Now, Amanda,
Mhm.
I would love for you to give me more of an oversight when it comes down to a professional background, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Yes. So I have done front desk receptionist jobs. The one job that I have done was called Premier Management Association, where we did home health aid. I mean, sorry, not home health aid, HHOs. Um, I did do the phone calls, the transfers, taking messages, um, on the computer, emails, forwarding emails, sending reminders, stuff like that. So I have done that in the field that I'm interviewing for. I have worked with money. I was front as a receptionist for a nail salon, so I did handle the money there. I did work, McDonald's, home health aid as well. So I am great with people. That's my top thing is customer service. Like customers are always right. Even if they're not, we're gonna make sure they're right. We get it to the point that they're right. But we
Yeah.
definitely customer service is number one in my book. So yes.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you giving me a detail as far as the roles that you have done. And really to highlight your resume because I have it pulled up here. You worked as in customer service slash sales associate, front desk receptionist, as you mentioned, a Premier Management Association. You worked as a home health aide. You worked in
Yes.
customer service for SeaWorld. The SeaWorld
Yes.
Contact Center nonetheless. So you have a extensive background when it comes down to customer service, in
Yes.
person, over the phone, email communications with customers, clients, vendors, whomever you want to call them. So really just wanted
Yes.
to highlight your background there, Amanda. I can only imagine that at your previous roles, you've had to organize yourself with multitasking. So
Oh
I would love
yes.
to know, how did you keep yourself organized throughout the day?
Definitely a lot of highlighters. I did make sure that we had folders for everything that was needed. Even if we had to micro file, I did that as well. Made sure that I am a very color coordinated person. So if let's say your file is purple, we will make sure we do what we can, or even just a symbol or something, a letter. Doesn't have to be color, but yes, I make sure everything is in the order that it needs to be. And I try to make it easy for that person that is looking in the file as well, like
Absolutely.
keywords, simple words to find the file.
That sounds amazing. It sounds like you keep yourself very organized by, color coordinating or just making a small symbol, as you mentioned. But I think organization is something that's key in a role. And again, you have that skill set. Now, Amanda, I'm sure that you've worked with a lot of systems. For example, like the Google system or Microsoft Office. What are some systems that you've utilized or are familiar with?
I am familiar with a Google more than anything in the sense of emailing. I know where things are to be able to email if we have to have a set signature, our information in the signature. I know how to work that. Um, Professionally speaking as well. Into the emails, I do like using Excel, like using, I don't know the names exactly of all of them, but
It's okay.
I use a lot of Microsoft, just in general with how to type things out. It lets us has the spreadsheet of it, and all you gotta do is just type it in, and then it goes in there. So yeah, I do use that. Yeah, sorry.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that sounds great. And, I'm sure that you did a lot of, since you worked at the SeaWorld Contact Center, you did a lot of, was it a high volume of
It was
calls?
It was a high volume calls. We did have to answer, make sure we gave them the information that they asked for. We did have a script at the end to give out or to say to them for if they're purchasing the tickets for the SeaWorld. So I did have to take information and that way with visas, MasterCards, very private. I made sure it was, right on point, got what we got to do, get to the next call and do the same thing like that.
Absolutely. So you've worked with confidential numbers and the less confidential information. So you know how to hold that confidentiality.
Right.
You've dealt with customer service over the phone, in person. I'm sure you've done email correspondences.
Yes.
All in all, as we discussed customer service. So Amanda, I would love to know, what does customer service mean to you?
To me, customer service is it's something that I would want. Even if it isn't something that I would want, I would try to accommodate to the customer in a sense that would also help not only us, our company, but also help the customer as well. Customers to me are number one. I want to make sure that we do what we need to do to get what they want, or even need. So that's just top priority. It's just make sure you give them what they need, and then go above and beyond and give them what they want. So that's customer service.
Absolutely.
It's everything.
Yeah. It's definitely key to ensure that you are, one, doing what's right for your company and also doing what's right for a customer. So that's definitely a major key item when it comes down to customer service. Now moving over to your next role, what is something that you look forward to in your next role in the company, or just overall, what do you look forward to?
Overall, I wouldn't mind growing in the company. I know this is for the time being, and hopefully I can grow and possibly stay for a long time. But if not, it does give me experience, and I would take that as well. I love getting experience as much as I can, even if it won't be for the long term. Either way, I still get to learn, and I'll hold on to it for the long term.
Absolutely. That was very well said, Amanda. Now, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this interview. It has been lovely chatting with you and getting to know your professional experience. But don't hang up on me. I want to continue chatting with you off the recording here.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.